Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price updates, and this is an intraday video for Bitcoin, of course. So as we saw today in the analysis that we have three main scenarios, and one of these three main scenarios as bearish might unfold, of course. And yesterday we were looking at almost an impulse here, which it has turned to a zigzag exactly by hitting the 1-to-1 fib level here as an ABC, and so it still have just one chance. As you can see, it has hit exactly the 1-to-1 fib level. Now it still have one more chance to be impulsive as a double 1-2. However, we just hit the almost the 886. Yeah, we just hit it. So it's kind of like a low possibility as well to be a double 1-2. However, this doesn't mean that we are moving upside directly, guys. That means we might be in the first finished leg of this correction, and we might have, of course, an ABC, probably as it could be even an expanding flat. It couldn't get a new high, by the way, with an expanding flat. So it's gonna turn three waves down, three waves up, taking the high, and then moving a massive wave C towards the downside. However, this scenario now, what happened, it tells us to be very, very careful, because it might comes back the idea of the 0.23 fib level here for a wave 2. And that because if this has turned into ABC, and then another ABC, so we're gonna still have just one wave C towards the downside, and that is a very, very critical, because it can hit only the 0.23 fib level, since we are in a very bullish scenario with triple 1-2s here, and we might see, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and very, very shallow wave 2, which is gonna be maybe 3 waves and then moving towards the upside. So the things are still not very, very clear now for this bearish short term, what it's gonna be, this correction. However, with those 3 waves now, we start to get a clue that it might be just a shallow correction, guys. So because the only possibility left is just double 1-2, but it is a little bit it is a little bit low possibility, because we just touched the 886. It doesn't mean that it cannot happen. It still can happen with a massive wave 3 towards the downside. However, this wave now is very, very fast and sharp towards the upside, and it shows how much the volume and the volatility of Bitcoin towards the upside is so huge. If we go in the 5-minute, we can see like a very, very weird structure even for this, because of the volume that they just enter at this point. I can barely count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this 5-minute, and it looks like very, very big. So if this is your first wave of your zigzag, it might be, of course, make another wave B, and then another C, as 3 waves towards the upside. Unless it turns into an impulse. If it's gonna turn into an impulse, that could be something else, guys. But I still doubt in it that this is a very short correction. We need to get 1-to-1 almost. It depends on how much deeper we make this correction. So as you can see, it might take the high. It might retake the high again, and having a zigzag maybe, and then one more wave towards the downside, wave C, and then moving up one more again towards the upside. So everything is possible. Let's watch and see what's gonna happen, guys. So the question mark here is this is a 1? Okay, this is also a 1? So this is a question, and the answer that we get it in the next, of course, in the next hours, is with this price action here. If we take simply this high, this is your invalidation. Okay, So invalidation of 1 2, okay, or of bearish. Very simple. Invalidation of bearish, but does it mean like bearish? Yeah, like totally, let's say a long bearish, okay, or yeah, of long term bearish, okay. So it doesn't mean that if we take the high here that we are very impulsive. It means that yeah, we might take, of course, the wave B here a little bit up and then move down again and then moving up again. So yeah, these are the things. Yeah, this was very impulsive, and suddenly it has turned, of course, also here was very impulsive, but it has turned into a zigzag. Yeah, so let's watch and see the price action. We did not, by the way, we did not hit any fibs yet, and that would be very weird, of course, to move directly towards the upside without getting at least the 0.23. I mean, for a wave 2, which is, of course, not it's not just uncommon, it is even unrealistic for wave 2 based on Elliott wave guidelines. It is preferably to take always the 0.38 and then moving up. But yeah, Bitcoin is a giant and it has a very high volume, and yeah, so because it has a high potential always of buyers, so it can move up from the 0.23, but I hope that it doesn't do it from there. Yeah, that will be too much. Okay guys, so thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.